Kathleen, what is this internal corset?
Well, you already know what your coat muscles are, your outer core. When we were doing Pilates, that's outer core, so that's what we call the coat. Corset, in its original sense of the term, is worn underneath the boobs. The boobs are lifted off of it, and it comes all the way down to your hip bones. And it's meant to stabilize your torso and compression as well, but it's also used as a foundation garment, right? So we call it a corset because this is the area we're going to be working on.
Okay.
And we're going to be visualizing a corset here so we can actually set it and forget it all day long, so we can put any old clothes on top.
Gotcha.
Okay? So we can change our clothes or put in like sports activities, the same sort of, that's kind of where we can have a Pilates coat, a yoga coat, a bodybuilder coat, that sort of thing.
Right.
But we only have one foundational garment, our inner corset. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so what you're going to learn about this inner corset is that just like when you're a baby, and how the baby first learns to move, is not voluntary, okay? It's not a voluntary action. It's a program already in the baby's brain, already in that we have, and it's sleeping, and we just need to access it. That's it, okay?
There's so many things we do need to access in our brains that we don't use. I mean, that's absolutely true.
Yes, that's right, exactly. And so the corset is in your body physically, it's there, but it's just not doing it. The problem is not that you have two cores, an inside and an outside.
Right.
It's just that they train them both in a completely different way.
Gotcha.
All right?
Yeah. So it's a whole new way of looking at
exactly.
abdominal exercises.
Right. Well, the abdominal exercises, again, that's the coat.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So what we've been doing for the last 50 years is going to the gym and training all the muscles that we can see.
Right.
Okay. It's kind of like this. If you have a suitcase, you're going on a trip and you have a suitcase and you throw all your clothes in there, and you close the suitcase and you try to, tape it, and you just pray that your clothes don't fall out, right?
You see my suitcase.
So that's how our core works. It's better to fold the clothes, roll them, compact them in a nice orderly fashion that's just like the insides. Gotcha. Okay, that's what we're doing with our insides. We're orderly packing them. It's like we're getting our insides in order, okay, before we put our clothes on. Okay, so then after we pack everything nice, we latch the latches and then we reinforce. So basically what we've been doing, and again, I'm saying that it's not wrong, it's always perspective, is that we've been working on our coat, on the latches, on the outside, without packing the suitcase.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
So
it makes a big difference.
Right. It makes
movement and
exactly. So what fires the inner corset, and what fires this program already in your brain, is imagery and intention. Okay, we're going to go over that on a couple of the exercises. It's the image or intention in your mind, and it fires this core all at once in anticipation of movement. So it stabilizes your spine, compresses your internal organs and guts around your spine, securing it, and then allows your periphery, your outside muscles, it gives you more freedom of movement. But what we've been doing, and that's a thing, but what we've been doing is, and why we have so much injury, is because we've been trying to hold ourselves still by doing all of these sit-ups and crunches and exercises, and we're also trying to move at the same time. So we're using the outside muscles to do two jobs. So basically it's like putting your foot on the gas and the brake at the same time. So we're going to have an injury. So the inner corset has one job and the outer core has another. Okay, so what we really want is we want freedom on the outside and stability on the inside. So basically what we've been doing, we're glued together.
Right.
Our inside and outside are glued together.
Right.
So we basically have to unstick it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So now we're gonna go into that, go into a couple exercises, and I'm excited. Here we go.